So the theme right now is taking care of you, right? What we've been working on this whole entire time, working on your self-care, working on your self-love, working on your self-worth, knowing what your value is, and make sure that you're putting your needs above anything else. But the hardest part of that is to understand how you've been so conditioned to be in servitude, how you've been so conditioned to put aside everything else, to live for even the system, okay? Because that's what was created and what was designed to keep people in that sense of stuck and servitude and whatever other word you want to use to call the systematic thing. But they're telling you this is a period of breaking out of that. This is why so many people are pushing forward and doing their own thing and finding their own ways and realizing that they don't have to be stuck to anything. That there's no longer an idea or a mindset around scarcity or lacking thereof, because you have nothing that you're lacking from, okay? And it's interesting because they're showing me the world shifting. And so the systems that they thought were in place that were going to work and be here for so long, or whatever the case is, as those become broken and dismantled, it comes back to the people that were here, the people that were here first on this land, and for them to come and start what we created originally. So it's not going to be anything like this. This is why some people are in the midst of getting ready to leave and move and all of the above. But coming back to the point of taking care of self, they mean the most very smallest things, okay? So where you would maybe say yes to something because it feels like it's not that big a deal to say no, or it's not that big of an inconvenience for you to do whatever it is, okay? It's the part where you gave yourself little notice. It's the part where you gave yourself little care, and that 1 to 2 seconds that could be making or breaking your day, okay? Or breaking your energy. And so they're telling you it's time to really pay attention, because the energy of saving people is not it, okay? You can still be here and help and provide, but it's from a cup of being your cup filled to the top, okay? So they're telling you it's time for you to continue focusing on you, and you're going to feel it most definitely after this full moon. When you just went through that rebirth, that release that you just inhabited and went through and experienced, you're going to feel that part of it, because you're going through so much upgrades and integration right now. And that if you keep trying to go against the grain and go against what this upgrade and this rebirth was about, you're going to feel it. So the days where you're really exhausted, the days where you feel sick, the days where you're going through anything, you don't feel good, whatever the body's indication of something is not flowing the right way, it's an indication to come back to center, come back to home, because there's things out there that want you to give up. They want you to lose. They don't want you to get to where you're going to go. They don't want you to create the life that you want to create. They don't want you to learn how to take care of yourself and live on the land the way that it was designed. They don't want you to be in that mode. They want you to stay in the system and stay in this programming and stay in whatever the hell status they created that's beneficial to them over you. And it's the same thing with people. They want you to do something for them that benefits them over you. You can be in service and help people, but only once your cup is full, only once you are okay, only once everything that you need are on that top level, okay? That care, that self-love, that worth is at the top level. Then can you spread the energy and the light. But if you're not doing that, your body is going to be telling you so very clearly where you're spreading yourself too much, and where your energy is going too far, and where you're overextending, and where you're overdoing, because it's not supposed to be hard at all. So if your money's fucked up, if your body's going through it, if you're mental, you're drained, whatever it is, something's going on, that's an indication that something else is happening outside of self that is draining your energy and draining your field. Infuse your light in your body with the divine and say, I am a divine being of light. I have nothing that is taking and draining from my abilities, okay? And as you do so, everything else that's not in that space, that's not in that alignment, will be revealed. Everybody that's trying to pull from your energy will be revealed. Anything that's happening outside of you that you're allowing, you'll be able to tell and be able to indicate where you need to start cutting some things out, shutting some things down, and saying no, because you don't have the capacity, okay? This is on your terms, so don't keep making excuses and letting things slide and letting things, happen or whatever to benefit the world at the expense of yourself. Your body will know, your life will know, because it's not what you claimed and asked for over your life. So don't renege now on what you've been asking for. I need you to dig into what you've been asking for and to start making new branches. And they literally show it as that, new branches of how you're going to move. The old ways weren't working that great, which is why everything was wilted and dying. Now the new branches are being birthed, and you're going to be able to climb even further than you thought you were going to, because you're following the path that is being laid out in front of you. Ashe, aho, amen.